today's episode of Toro Time Live. Today looks a little bit different. We're going to be doing a behind the scenes podcast. My name is Leslie, dressed up as Alvin.
And I'm Haley. I'm dressed up as Simon.
And I'm Emily, and I'm dressed up as Theodore.
We are currently live streaming, so you guys are able to leave any questions or comments you have down below, so that way we can answer them for you.
Yeah, and I feel like this podcast is mainly going to be our, how we got to do Toro Time Life and how we, basically our journey to all of this. And I feel like to do that, we have to start off with our first project that happened a semester ago. We ended up taking this visual anthropology class with Dr. Lucas, and we basically had to do like a project, but in different ways, basically different methods.
Yeah, the methods. We chose photo voice, which is basically we had to get disposable cameras and hand them to people to see their perspective on our topic. And everyone's project had to do with lucha libre, but we chose what it means to be a wrestler and their journey behind that. And so we actually got to go to a match. Mm-hmm. It was really cool. All three of us went.
Yeah.
It was really
cool. The match was fun.
Yeah. And I think that for me that project itself was really special only because I was really into WWE growing up and lucha libre, and I did wrestling in high school and stuff. So I think that being able to do that, and I was new to the school. It was my first year, and I ended up taking that class I wasn't even supposed to be in, first of all. But I am glad that I got to do it, and I got to do it with you guys, because honestly it was an amazing journey. And I think that we met a lot of nice people and very friendly people along the way.
Delilah, love her. Also Eric.
Yeah.
Love that man. Literally unk.
Yeah, literally. But
literally unk.
We did a lot of interviews and stuff, and we put a lot of time and effort into that project. And the fact that it came out so good that so many people loved it.
I literally sent it to everyone. I sent it to my mom. I sent it to my grandma. I was like, guys, watch this, please. It only took us 5 months to make.
Yeah. But what I never got to understand was why you guys chose Photo Voice. That's what I want to know. Why did you guys choose it?
Low key, if I'm being for real, it sounded the easiest. I was I just have to take pictures not take pictures, get cameras and give them to people. That was it.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah, I definitely did like that part of it is including the luchadores also into the project, because we have our own perspective, but I wanted to know from them take pictures of this. What do you think about, lucha? What does it mean to you? So I thought that was really interesting to get their perspective.
I honestly I really, really liked the topic that we picked, the whole what it means to you, all the work that goes behind it. Because everyone's projects were so different in the end. Some people were advocating for having matches on campus. I low-key don't remember the other one. But I just thought that's what I had in my head also when I picked it. And the fact that when we all met for the first time and we sat there and we were okay, any ideas? We all immediately agreed. It was so easy.
Yeah, it really was easy. Looking back at it, I don't think we struggled one bit. We all had our own in our own ways, we fit into everything that we needed to do, I feel. Yeah. And I think I chose Photo Voice mainly because of the photography part. I was just getting into it too, and I had to do this whole photography project that I was oh, okay, this is it. This is it for me. Yeah. And the moment we ended up meeting for that first time, we found it was a day or two after we got told the topic.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah, we did a meeting right away.
We ended up meeting up, and we were okay, we need to go to a match. We need to get photos. We need to do this, topics right out from the start. We met, the moment we met, we just knew. And then that same day, we ended up buying tickets for a lucha match. We contacted the manager of that
he gave us
establishment.
A coupon code.
Yeah, he gave us coupon codes. We went for
DH students. Okay,
yeah.
I'll help you out.
He was oh, I went there too, right?
He said that he came here and stuff, and it was just really cool because now we know them, and now we constantly see what they're doing constantly on Instagram and stuff, and we're just whoa, we were a part of that at some point too. It just seems pretty cool.
And they got to come to campus to watch our like final episode
Yeah.
too. You stayed with us, right, at the end. Everyone really liked it because I felt like it was funny, but it was also like respectful. Like we didn't like go out of bounds with anything.
Yeah.
But we made it entertaining, educational.
And like, I'm so sorry, I lost my train of thought. But like, but I just think that it was honestly something that we were meant to do. Because the moment that we met, we clicked. Like we just knew what we had to do, and like, we basically had everything that we needed and everything that we wanted, like right there, and we just kind of went with it. And I'm just glad we didn't struggle, because I feel like we did everything with such good time, and we all put like a good amount of effort into it, that it was just like it just came out so good. And I think that it gave us this opportunity to be here and still be with Dr. Lucas, honestly, who's like the greatest professor of all time. Honestly, I know you're watching.
I'm literally gonna quote him. He said our project inspired him to do something bigger, which is how Toro Time Live like even came to be.
Yep.
Really cool. I love that. Shout out to Dr. Lucas, I guess.
I know you're watching.
Yeah, comment, a question or something.
But yeah, like, do you have anything to add to that, like, project?
No, I think for sure, like that first meeting helped us like solidify like what we needed to do next or what our steps are going to be for the project.
Yeah.
So it didn't simplify things like moving forward. But we did all like play on our strengths, and we all like, I think the match was just like the biggest thing for me, because it was just really interesting. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when we first got in there, it was kind of like laughable. It was almost like we're watching people in tights, like
Yeah, no,
getting
literally.
dressed up, like we're, but like once you get into it and you're actually like there for all the action and all the drama and the twists and plot turns and everything that they do, it's like, it's legit. And you see how that, I mean, that's part of our project too, was like looking them as like athletes, wrestlers, like actual, like, like the whole thing.
Definitely.
And it was so nice talking to them like behind, like outside of their character, because like when they're on in the ring, you kind of like formulate like how they're gonna be, like their personality, like, oh, maybe they're gonna be kind of like mean, like when we interview them. But everyone was really nice. Like I don't think we met a single like rude or mean person at all. So it was really nice that they were nice and helped us a lot in that aspect.
Yeah, not only that, but I like, to this day, I still want to thank them, because like they allowed us to know personal things. We got into like personal, like we were there like at every practice, at every match. Like we knew things that like most people wouldn't be willing to ask for them. And I think that it got really personal. So I think that's why the project was also like really good, because we got to see that part of them. Yeah. We got to like deep dive into their lives and stuff. But like to this day, I still get invited to matches from Eric. I still like guys, we should go. Like we should see him, because obviously like he was a big help to us with like interviews, with the practices, and like when I practiced with him, like
the fact that you almost passed out.
No,
Let's talk about it.
He literally invited me to go, and I went to practice with him because it was like a little free thing, and so I went, and like I think I forgot to tell them that I have asthma.
You forgot you had asthma.
And like the moment that I got into the ring, like I just started like dying, because it was like hardcore. Like he was like putting me to work, but I think that seeing that like just knows how much effort he truly puts into that passion.
And I was sitting there with her, and because I went to watch for moral support, and I was sitting on my phone, and I guess she was struggling the whole time, like in the ring when she was like doing the workouts, and she's like, Haley, please. It was so funny. Okay, I was like on my phone. I was like, huh? Like it was so funny.
But like I don't know. Like honestly, they did such an amazing job for us. Like they were big help, and I think without them, this like wouldn't have happened.
I feel like it's helped a lot with the way we like talk to all the chefs and stuff like that, and it helped us know better questions and what way to ask them.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's helped a lot. Like experience from that has moved over onto this project.
Yeah. We just got a question too. What did you do in that project that you think helped you with this food project? They seemed pretty different from William Lucas.
I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
Okay.
Can I go back?
I think they are pretty different aspects, because lucha was obviously like, it's still LA culture, because that's what we got to do, the LA culture of lucha libre, and then like this is also LA culture food, but I feel they're very similar. Honestly, we had to interview like, we, no matter what, we're still having to get to know people, like chefs, their backgrounds, and like the same thing with lucha libre. We still had to like deep dive into them and how they got to the point where they were, like how many the struggles and like the challenges they had to endure. And I think also with chefs, like what happened in their livelihood, like that wanted them to start cooking, like basically just having to get to know them. And I think they're very similar, just different aspects of LA.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I feel like what makes them seem different is just the subject that it is. Because one's very, like, obviously it's sports, and the other one's just cooking in the kitchen. But they honestly, I feel like the steps and the process of it, like you said, like, they're honestly really similar.
What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely see the similarities, and I like how you put like the culture together too. Like, definitely. But just how we're getting better is just like talking to people, understanding how to better approach that, and collect data on that. And yeah, I think it's really interesting what we're doing with the chefs, though, that it's like another part of culture that we're like inspecting kind of.
Also, like, the marketing part on our end for Toro Time Live, like, if you think about like when influencers like film stuff in public, it's like, oh my god, I can do that easy. But then when we started actually like filming TikToks, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Just cancel everything. So I feel like that's helped me also, just like not care what people think when we're filming, because it's like at the end of the day they're gonna think what they. I don't even know them. They don't know me.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's helped a lot too. At least personally for me. I don't know about you guys.
I think both the Lucha project and this one have taken like kind of like pushed me to get out of my comfort zone, because like I think if I was in high school and somebody gave me this project, I wouldn't be so down to do it. I'd probably think like, oh, like, but people are gonna watch me, but like I have to talk to people, like I have to like my anxiety, I think, would just like ruin it for me. And with this and last project, like I had to be so open with them as well to allow them to get open with us, that I think I created a bigger bond with them. like talking about what I love during like wrestling and what I enjoyed so much growing up, I think helped them open up and then be able to be so like confident to speak to us.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like we made friends. Like they're low key like our friends. Like those are like
really
yeah, like that's family, honestly.
Yeah. That's
but like they're all so sweet, and it pushed me to like be more open and like talk more. And I feel like my like public speaking anxiety is not like as much anymore.
Yeah, I definitely I'm not the best. Always struggling with that. I'm shy to the max, so
I honestly feel like though when we're like filming like in the kitchen and we're like, oh, awkward silence, you feel it pretty well. Like you kind of know what to say. So you don't even know. Like if you didn't say that right now, I would have never known. I swear.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I feel, but going with you guys too, like this definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone. It's not something that I would usually like nominate myself for to do, but it definitely has helped. You know, like talking to other people, just being open and being able to just
Definitely. And I feel like it being my first year last semester, like I think that it pushed me to do a lot of greater things, because I'm only in my second year and like I'm doing this. Like like most of my friends like don't believe me when I say I'm doing it, but like on YouTube at Toro Time Live, watch. Yeah, like and they, even when I first had told them about it, they're like, no, like you're not scared. Yes, I'm scared. I'm very scared. Like
I'm literally like shaking in my boots right now.
No, yeah, like but I'm willing to do it because I'm willing to like get out there. Like I want to be able to push myself to do greater things, honestly, because if I don't, like I don't want to just be like in the middle all the time. I don't want to stay safe. Like I want to just risk.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, I just think it's so good that we're doing this. It feels so like it feels so like surreal. Is that the word? Like
geeked right now. We're geeked right now.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Like It just feels really cool to be here because
Yeah.
I never thought that I would be putting myself in this like position. But yeah.
How do you
like,
guys? Oh.
yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, how do you guys feel about like this project? Like now that we're like kind of in the middle of it and have a few more months left of it.
It's actually kind of sad. I don't want it to end.
Well, it's not. Oh my god, guys, keep
See,
watching.
Just
subscribe.
We're
even
not
if
talking
we
about the
finish,
end
like,
yet.
next semester. Like,
Yeah.
let's continue next semester. You know.
Yeah, we might be more open and stuff like that. And I'm so sorry, I lost my train of thought. But with this project, I feel I'm a big foodie. Like, I love food, especially if it's like Hispanic food. Like, and the fact that we get to witness so much of that, and we get to do whatever, like, we get to basically get to know like the chef and everything. It's, I don't know, it's amazing. Like, I get to eat and like I get to like talk to other people at the same time is honestly like cool.
And I've learned a lot. Like our
Yeah.
first episode, like the Garifuna like culture, I had never like known about it previously. So I literally, without this, again, I still would not know
Yeah.
or have heard about it. And it was really cool, like seeing how she was doing things the like I guess proper way, like opening the coconut or like shredding it and not using like a blender or something that you would use now. So it was really cool to see like the authenticity of it all.
Yeah, for sure.
We have 2 questions.
Nice.
What is the ultimate goal for you guys with this project?
Great question.
Honestly, for me personally, my greatest goal is to be able to put these chefs out there. Like, because Garifuna food is not something that I've ever known, especially with my mom being like Central American. Hello, like, you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
But it's a big part of their culture that like I feel like need more attention. Because honestly, like the amount of work that she put into it that same day, like in like 30 minutes, I think.
It was
Like,
it was an hour, but we
oh,
didn't,
it was
she
an
didn't
hour.
even finish.
No, yeah,
Like,
but
there
it was
still
like
more.
so much work and so much
Yeah.
effort that she like put into that I feel like other people need to like witness. Because honestly, it was her food looked amazing.
Yeah.
And I think like with these other chefs, I understand that people already seen those dishes, like the dishes that are about to come up, but like you don't know who made them. Like I want people to know who they are, where they come from, and how they got there. Like that's my greatest goal.
Oh my god, that kind of eats. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, thank you. Quote me.
We'll clip this. We'll clip this after.
But like, yeah, like what are your goals with this?
Yeah, definitely sharing the culture for me
Yeah.
is like the biggest thing. Like you said, like the Gorifana didn't know a lot about it, but definitely learning a lot more, like the history
Yeah.
and like the techniques and the amount of work that goes into the food.
Yeah.
But I've always liked food in a sense where I thought it was always like cultural, like always like thinking about what my parents are making in the kitchen or what that means or what kind of ingredients we're using and what that means to our culture. So that's always been like an interesting topic for me.
Mine definitely like learning about the cultures. I love culture. Like I think it's so interesting and super fun to learn about. But also like meeting new people. I love meeting new people because personally I don't know how to shut up, and I like asking questions and stuff like that. So like also again like going back to earlier, like getting to them on a personal level.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like you would think, oh, they're just here for one episode. Like, it's super surface level. Like, how do you do this or that? But a lot more goes into it. But yeah, I think that's mainly just like meeting like new people. Like, we would have never got to meet any of the DHTV guys,
yeah.
and they're so funny. So another shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a lot of help.
There's so much help. Honestly, we
Yeah.
wouldn't be here. Honestly, if it wasn't
Literally,
for, like,
like
yeah.
for real.
I was gonna say, like I'm not gonna say the next dish for December, but like one of our chefs like tell me I had to be the one to text her and stuff, and I got to know her on a different level through a phone call. Like even though we weren't in front of each other, like I still like reached out, and I feel like that's what we do with every chef. We reach out to them, like we get to know their background before we like let them know like, hey, like you're gonna be on for this day or this time, like we have to get to know you first. mainly for us, and also because like we get to we're expressing their culture like out there, so we have to like get to know them.
Yeah.
And like Delmi was honestly such a sweetheart, and I can't wait for you guys to meet her because she is honestly so funny. She's so funny and she's so sweet, and she like speaks just a little bit of English, so we will have to speak like a lot of Spanish to her. But she's so sweet, and she was so willing to like reschedule and do different things. Like, and she's so happy for this. And she came here actually. Her food truck was here. So I think she might be here actually because it's
Us going
Tuesday.
after?
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
Tuesday. She
okay.
might be here. So if you guys see her like
We're
that,
going after this.
yeah,
Yeah,
on the
actually,
farmers
we
market, she
will.
will be there.
We'll go after.
Yeah, like she's always here every Tuesday.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so get to meet her. Let her know like we're gonna put you on. Yeah, but like yeah, just besides that, and then somebody ended up saying like, what is something that happens behind the scenes of TTL that the audience doesn't know about?
Like, I feel like it'd be like the researching it. Like, we have to know, like you said, literally right now, we have to know beforehand.
Yeah,
Not only like, not about the chef, but about like the food that they're making. Like, so we're kind of familiar with it. That's definitely one thing that I feel like people wouldn't think about.
Yeah, we're definitely informed before, we're on air, and we're informed about like them and just to ask like better questions.
yeah, definitely. And then someone also said, what does your parent think about this? What do your parents think?
My mom likes it. She loves culture. She's probably watching right now. And my mom's honestly really proud of us. She's like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, this is a big project.
I mean, she was there for the lucha thing too.
Yeah, she did go with it. She wants to come, like, watch us, like, film an episode.
Yeah.
She might. I was like, girls, just please don't say anything. Because she'll be forgetting.
I don't know, like, I can't really speak about this to, like, my parents. Because, like, well, obviously our channel is, like, based English. And, like, they don't really understand English.
I feel like the episode that you were talking about for Delmi, that's honestly gonna, I feel like, get more people to watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, it has to be mostly in Spanish, and we all speak Spanish. Sorry to interrupt you.
No. And, like, I just think, I know that they're proud of me, but obviously, like, sometimes talking about it is hard because they're not really understanding what I'm doing. But, like, I put it in, like the whole interview that we did with the bulletin helped me be able like to express it to them because I was like, this is us, and like they're talking about me, like you read this, read that, like they're I know that they're proud of me, honestly, and I think my mom is actually watching this. I know that she probably feels proud too because like I'm putting myself out there. She always hated when I was very closed off, so like I think her seeing me here, she's like, okay, like it's like she's just happy, and I know that my siblings are too, even though they. Anyway.
Yeah, I think how you said like even explaining like what anthropology is sometimes very difficult. So I think having a project and having something to kind of be like, look at this, like this is what it is. Like it gives people a better idea of like what actually you're doing or what it is. It's not just interviews, it's not just, it's everything that you do. And so I know they've expressed also that it's like, wow, you're talking.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that part, but
I know I love sharing it with my family. The second like we went into, okay guys, this is serious. Like we made the TikTok, we made this. I texted everybody I knew. I was like, guys, subscribe, watch it, ask us questions. Like please do that. Yeah. And people, I've like gotten feedback from them. They honestly really like it, especially like. Our first episode with the Garifuna food, they feel like that's something that, like, so specific, I feel like, because I assume people thought it would have been, like, oh, like, overall, like, Mexican food.
Yeah.
Overall, like, say, like, Filipino food or something. But, like, that was so specific, and I think people really like that. We're, like, choosing specific, like, things, you know what I mean? So.
And honestly, I take this project very seriously. Like, it may look like we're goofing around half of the time, but I take it so, like, serious. This is something so big for me, honestly, and I take it so seriously. Like, This isn't something just like I'm willing to do. Like, no, I'm gonna be here every single day. Like, this is something I want to do for like maybe the rest of my years being here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's so fun too. Like the fact that we get to the project, it's like not like it is serious, obviously,
Yeah.
but we don't have to remain like serious or anything like that because we like to laugh. We're all
Yeah.
joking all the time. Like we don't know how to shut up behind like the scenes. Like when we're not on camera, guys, we talk
Yeah.
a lot, too much. I think.
Yeah. Like I
Um,
need like a zipper. Like honestly.
yeah, hot glue.
No, but I think that's also what like brings in attention, the fact that we're so giggly. Like we're not so serious all the time. Like, and I don't want to be so serious either. Like, this is something so fun, and obviously we're making it fun for ourselves too. Like joking with you guys and like joking with Dr. Lucas is just like something that just like brings in so much like happiness, I feel.
And I feel like it makes the people we bring on, like chefs or any special guests, it makes them more comfortable. Because I feel like anyone in like a super serious, like professional environment, they're like, oh my god, like I can't mess up. Like they're gonna like
Yeah, it's, like,
be mad.
Pressure, a lot of
Yeah.
pressure, but
It's like no, like we're chilling.
yeah. And I think the first project helped us with that too. The fact that we got to know each other like last semester,
Yeah.
and we didn't have to do this now. Like,
Yeah.
We
That
got-
honestly, you're right. That
Yeah.
helped a lot. I feel like.
yeah, like I
That's
know you
amazing.
like the back of my hand, and I know you like the back of my hand. Like I just know you guys.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
We should actually see each other less. I think.
Yeah, stop coming to my house. Actually.
You're not invited to my birthday party. Anyway.
No, but
Yeah.
like it genuinely helped a lot because I don't think that we would. Let's say like we just met like last week. I don't think we would be laughing this much
Yeah.
on
It'd
this
be kind of
podcast.
awkward, I feel like.
Yeah.
Low key, when we first met, like there was a little like at our first meeting, we did kind of laugh a little. We did have like the same ideas, but I definitely feel like I feel like all of us knew we were like, okay, this group is chill, but we were just too scared to like do or say.
We had to do
anything.
our work.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
first.
So I think like after the second, literally on the second time that we like hung out and we were like editing and stuff like that, I think we were like, nah, like this is cool.
Yeah.
Like we're
Yeah.
chill, you know.
Like, and I think that's what brought. I think our humor brought the whole project together too, because we each had our own little joke in that little
Yeah.
like in the project. Like it's a part of us basically.
I
I
wanted
just
to-
had a little Hannah Montana like
Yeah,
pop
like
up.
a-
I forgot
I
about
love
that. Mine was my favorite one was the fan, where it's like, oh, you know, the fans, and like it like an actual fan pops up.
Yeah.
We should see if we can like clip that, like put it somewhere so people can
Yeah,
watch
definitely. And I feel like if you guys want to watch it, we can post it here on our
it. Oh, we literally
on our
can.
Toro time.
I was like, we should see
Yeah.
if we could put it somewhere.
Literally, like
okay.
we're not just live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we could actually, we'll probably put that on Instagram, at least clips so people can see it.
Yeah,
'Cause it was
definitely.
really good. We ate that
Yeah.
up like deep hour. No
And I
crumbs.
think that also opened a big opportunity with my photography thing, because like I've always had a talent. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kidding.
She was just
No,
born that
but
way.
like it opens like a big opportunity for me because I got to capture so many things, like the lucha, the food. Like when we went to go
Right.
see that one place for the chilaquiles, like
Mhm.
got it down, locked.
No,
Like
because those pictures also ate.
yeah, and I take pictures of like friends and family. Like hire me, please.
No,
Like,
she took my
actually-
Halloween pictures. I can vouch. They were good.
No, like I just love taking photos, and I think that it gave me like a big opportunity to like reach for that. Cause I took like after that I went to like parades and like festivals and like little like competitions for school, and I would take photos for them, like because I
That's
knew
so
that I
cool.
like
I didn't know.
Could.
that.
yeah
Okay, period.
yeah
She's
so,
plugging her work.
yeah guys, follow me. Might just have to like plug myself after this in the description. Might maybe.
You're dumb.
But like, what do you think that project gave you? Like, what do you think you learned from it? Okay, next question. What do you think you learned from it, Leslie?
I don't know. I think just talking to different people. I think I had a different like perspective of
Yeah.
people at first, just because of you're watching them. We watched them first before we talked to them, so we saw their identity first on like stage, kind of. So kind of like knowing that character, but then they're not just the character, obviously. So that was like interesting to like just conduct all the interviews and just ask better questions, I guess, like for future interviews, and kind of getting to the point of like, what is culture? What does it mean to you? Like, what does your identity mean to you? And so that was really interesting to figure out.
And I feel like creating those questions for them led us to create better questions for the chefs.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
Because like it's still culture and it's still like having to get to know them, but like we were able to create deeper questions, more knowledgeable questions too, which helps us just like get to know them even better.
Yeah,
and
I
on a
feel
better
like-
note too.
I feel like our questions last semester, like they were good, but definitely could have been better. I feel like that project was almost like a trial and error run. Like that was our first, because I feel like our questions now, one, they're easier to come up with because we kind of know what we want, we know what we're looking for, but then also like our way, like the way we approach how to ask those questions, again in the like obviously professional, but like it's still, it's funny, like it's nice, you know what I mean? Definitely that for sure. I love
I just think we did such a you when you said trial and error, there was no error.
You're right.
No,
It was just a
honestly,
trial
it was just that
run.
good. There was
Yeah.
no error.
Exactly. Okay.
we just did so
Period,
good.
period. Ate that up,
Like to
bro.
this day, I'm so proud of us because like we did that.
Occasionally I'll watch it.
Yeah,
It'll like show
like-
up and like, oh, like a year ago or whatever, and I'll like, not even a year ago, months ago. Some pop up like 6 months ago.
Like March.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'll watch it and I'm like, oh my god, yes, this is so good.
because we did so good.
Ate that up.
Yeah, left no crumbs.
And I feel like low key this semester for Toro Time Live is kind of trial and error. Just because
a
we've
little bit.
had some bumps like in the road, but we definitely want to continue it next semester. And I feel like this is great. What
Yeah.
we're doing now is amazing.
I mean, not only that, like, not only do we get to come up with like topics and stuff of what we should talk about, but I feel like we should mainly ask them because like they're gonna be the ones watching. If they're not having fun, they're not gonna watch anymore.
You're right.
But so honestly, like if you guys have truly any ideas or how we can make this so much better or more like, just scholarly, I guess. But just make it better.
Educational.
Like it would honestly help us so much, and we would honestly, because we're not only doing it for ourselves but for them.
Yeah, because we want
Definitely.
people to like, we want you guys to learn more and see like, because I feel like not everyone knows what anthropology is
Yeah.
or like what goes into it. So
Yeah.
it's a learning experience for everyone.
Yeah.
Us too.
I did the project so hard, so good. Like, the fact that I am now, when I first got here, I was just a criminal justice major. I now minor in anthropology, guys. like it was just such a, yeah. But like, I don't know. It was such a good project that I genuinely like was like, okay, I'm gonna minor in it.
Yeah.
Really good.
Eat that up.
Yeah.
And our project, like, if we are continuing this next semester, but it doesn't even have to like still be food. We're thinking
Yeah.
about talking about like some other things. We don't want to like, a magician never reveals his secrets. That's the quote, right?
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay. But I feel like a lot's gonna change next semester. Like new season, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe it won't be about food. Maybe it will be. I don't know. We don't even know.
Yeah, we don't
We'll
even know.
see.
But we
Yeah.
definitely appreciate all the feedback that we get from everybody, and we take it into consideration, and
Oh, yeah.
we love the questions, we love the comments, and we love engaging, with
Definitely.
everybody. And
Yeah. Is there any other?
Anything else from you guys? Oh, we do have a couple questions actually. I've just been letting them come in. Yeah. Someone said, would you have anyone do cookies that are traditional for their culture? Cookies? Yeah.
I love cookies. Maybe next semester.
Yeah, maybe next semester.
Maybe this semester.
Yeah, maybe this semester. We are
actually
looking for a chef, no?
Perchance.
Perchance. For if you guys want.
Perchance.
DM?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if you guys want to be
no,
here.
literally, actually,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. Like, if I don't know who's watching this, but if someone who has like any like cooking, what did I just say? Cooking, sorry.
Cooking.
Like if you guys like cook professionally or I don't know, any like cultural anything, and you think that you'd be like a good add-on to
Yeah.
the show, definitely reach out to us for sure.
Yes.
Any other?
Someone said, do you guys cook at home? And what is your favorite food that your family makes?
I cook at home. craft
Me
mac
when
and
I lie?
cheese. Oh, okay. I can make mac and cheese. I can make ramen.
Okay.
All right.
So what's your favorite food that your family makes?
Dude, I love pozole. Oh my god, I only get it once a year, and that's on my birthday. And my birthday is in like a month. I'm so excited because I only get it once a year, but that's literally my favorite food ever. That's amazing.
What about you?
I don't know. I think just going with the soup. I like carne en su jugo.
Oh, okay.
That's always been.
Don't let my parents tell you otherwise. I do cook. I actually do cook.
I actually saw her make a burger last
Yeah,
night.
I literally made
She does
myself a
cook.
cheeseburger. I'm in and out. Like, no, but I love, and I'm gonna say this proudly. I cannot love another like mom's food besides my own. My
100%.
mom's cooking, elite, bro.
The only person who could maybe top my mom is my grandma.
But like, that's still family. Like, that's still your family. You get me?
But that's not your mom. You said mom. And
Okay.
like, I personally think my mom's food is also my favorite.
Yeah.
But sometimes my grandma and my grandpa,
Yeah.
they do be outdoing her.
No, like, I love my mom's food. And my mom is Nicaraguense, but woman is like, knows everything about Mexican dishes, and that's all she cooks. But my mom's like enchiladas rojas. I can marry them. Like, honestly, they're so good, and I love my mom's cooking because she taught me how to cook. I may have forgotten, but she taught me how to make rice, and that's what I always love to make. I love rice. Yeah, thanks, Mom. But yeah, that's it. That's all the questions we have. But definitely, though, if you guys do know like another chef or someone who would love to be here, even if you guys want to sit down and talk about your culture, I feel like we would love to do that as well.
Yeah.
We could definitely sit down with
this. Yeah.
you. Yeah.
It's fun. I feel like we kind of like touch base on like everything we wanted to talk about that goes behind the scenes.
If you guys have any like last like comments or inputs, you know, you can put them down now.
Our next episode, which is
November 5th.
yeah, our next episode is November 5th.
I think that's who we need somebody for.
for chance.
For chance.
For chance.
So if you guys want to do it.
So I don't know, Leslie.
Are you guys any like other
No.
things you want to talk about? Or?
Next episode is November 5th.
Yeah, November 5th.
At 2:30, same time I believe. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely be posting.
We'll definitely be we'll probably be in the kitchen, actually.
Yeah.
Most likely, right?
Most
We'll see you in the
likely.
kitchen
For
next time.
For chance.
It might be me cooking, but
It might be us
because she's in
cooking.
and out.
it might just be us three cooking.
I'm down. A cook off.
Oh.
I thought it was a potluck. Why did I eat with that? Stop.
No, actually.
Maybe. Low key.
Like-
A sandwich. Something simple.
Sandwich. They're like mashed potatoes. Best one.
The instant ones too from the bag.
No, but honestly, I think that whatever ideas like we have, we can obviously like do them. But yeah, I think that's mainly all that we have for today.
Thank you guys for joining us, and see you on our next episode. Hopefully in the kitchen, where we'll be showing off our cooking skills.
Yeah.
But thanks, guys. See you next time.